Thank you guys for coming in today. First of all, congratulations to Jim Tom Sula and Jadrian Clark for winning the European League of Football Championship this year. And I would like to start off with some questions. So first of all, Jim, how do you feel about the game today, about the atmosphere here in the stadium?
Well, I mean, the atmosphere I thought was fantastic, and I think everybody was able to enjoy that that celebration. And my hat's off to the coach and his team and his organization and what they've accomplished. And I thought that's championship football, fighting back and forth, the leads changing, and the way the two teams competed. And watching all the players on the field, respect to both teams on the field and the way they played and how hard they played, and the coaching staffs for the game plans and the tactics was just I thought it was just a really good football, hard fought football game.
Okay, Jordan, what do you think went not so good today?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think we had a tough time stopping them. That's a great offense. They did a great job today. Jadrian played a hell of a game. They just kind of showed a lot of confidence coming out and going for it on some of the fourth and longers and converting that stuff. They did a great job moving it. And, we felt going in pretty confident we were able to strike and score. Unfortunately, it was one of those games where you just got to keep up kind of drive for drive. And unfortunately, weren't able to do that. But as far as, just from the team aspect, I mean, obviously, congratulations to Rhein Fire. They're well-deserving champions in that game. And, from our guys from Stuttgart, I was really proud of just how we came in and fought. Basically, it was a tough environment to come in and play in. Fans did a great job creating a great environment for us to play in, great experience, all that stuff. But, so that's kind of how I saw it today.
Jadrian, so you not only won the European League of Football trophy, but also the MVP trophy today. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, all those individual awards don't mean much to me. The thing that mattered to me was finding a way to win with my teammates today. Offensive line did an unbelievable job. Their defense obviously had some blitzes schemed up for us that we hadn't seen on tape. And the first drive, we went 3 and out, caught us in a cover zero look. And from then on out, our O-line and running backs did a great job of giving me time, receivers getting open. Glenn and Sergey both played well in the run, pass game, blitz protection. So, I mean, yeah, the individual awards aren't what matters. We found a way as a team to come together and win this, and that's what feels so good.
Also, a question to you, Riley. So what do you think didn't work out for you guys? What could look better in the future, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, score more points than them. But, I mean, we ran into a really good football team. And, when you play a team of that caliber, you got to execute at a certain level. And at times we did, and then at times we didn't. And, unfortunately, there's a little lull in there that you let a team like Rhein get that momentum. It's real tough to get it back. So, again, hats off to them. They did a great job, capped off a great season. And, I'm proud of the way that we played, proud of the way that we competed, and it was an awesome environment to play football in.
Thank you. Okay, I would like to open up the questions now. Are there any questions here? Somebody? Carsten? Yep, we need the microphone, sorry.
Jordan, there was one play that more or less decided the game, I think, when the touchdown pass got dropped from Meyer. Did you see it in that situation? This could be the deciding play, or was it the deciding play for you?
I don't know if it was the deciding play. There was a lot of plays that were back and forth in that game. So it's tough to say that was the deciding factor. Certainly, would have put us in a better position at that point to make a run at it. And shoot, you got to get all the credit in the world. I believe it was 36. That was just an absolutely outstandingly effort play that he made. Unfortunate for Yannick because, he got himself open. Riley gave him a great ball and you were off to the races. And, just sometimes that happens. So I wouldn't say it's the play in the game, but obviously one of the bigger ones.
Okay, Stefan.
Jim, tell me something about two players. One is Robitaille, came in 3 months injured and played a hell of a game, I think. And two is Soufiane Dadour, had his first start, I guess. And yeah, the fumble, which could have been a touchdown for Stuttgart, and the another great plays like a breakdown, 4th down, I guess, and something like that. So just tell me something about them.
Well, he came in and, obviously he's been here, that's 5 weeks. And, it was a great effort play. I mean, they executed a fantastic play on offense. And it was a great throw and catch. And, it's just players' effort, and pursuit, and the things that we all, as coaches, preach all the time. Don't ever give up on a play, and and that's tough on the receiver because you don't see him coming. You know what I mean? So the receiver's running and he doesn't see that behind him, and the way he swatted at the ball and made a play there, and again Amari busting his tail to get there, to be able to get that ball. So that was a straight effort play, where we were beat, and the guys didn't give up. So you're always proud of those things. And talking about Roby played a nice game today. We all know Roby. I think everybody in Europe knows Roby, and Roby's a terrific football player. And, he got banged up with that injury, and they told us 3 months. We didn't know if he'd be back in time or not. And then we got this guy named Willie P. that came in, and he's a pretty good player, a real good player. We've all seen Willie. And so we've got two guys right there, and it's a tough place to be. It really is. Neither one did anything wrong. That's what happens in the game. And, Roby being with the injury, and then Willie P. coming in and really playing at a high level. And Roby, the way he handled himself, both of those guys handled themselves. That's a tough position to come in for Willie P. too. And Roby's here, and he's rehabbing and doing things. Willie was really a lot of class, and Robitaille, the way he handled himself with grace and class, and continued to work through and pumping up his teammates and being a part of everything. So both of those guys really handled a really tough situation in a really first class way, so you're always proud of that. That's the human side of this thing, and just to see those two guys the way they did things was a great example to all of us. It was a great example to me, how to handle things. So you feel good for all of them.
Okay. More questions? Last one.
Mr. Newman, in the second quarter, you decided to go on 4th down, scored a touchdown on that, but was it just because you thought you have to score touchdowns to win this game, or was it a little bit related to the kicker who was missing extra points as well?
On the 4th down, it wasn't really related to the kicker. It was just more felt like we needed to keep pace at that point with that offense, so it was more that decision.
Another question? Not. So thank you, guys.
Thank you all.
Appreciate your time, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you.